Are you tired from a job that slowly drains your life and destroys every dream you have? Are you worn out from a job that makes you want to end it all? If so, the only solution for you is to quit your job, maybe end it all, or wait for a zombie apocalypse to happen, which will free you from all the responsibilities of your job. And that's Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, a truly enjoyable and intriguing anime to watch. The main plot begins with Akira, a young boy brimming with life and energy who joins a production company he had dreamed about. However, Akira gradually realizes that the company he joined is not one he dreamt of. Instead, it's a company that abuses the mental and physical health of its employees by making them work overtime, literally destroying their identities and lives and making them into corporate zombies whose minds are solely fixated on one thing: getting the work done on time. The main character is so destroyed from his job that he even thinks about ending his life, which also seems to be a problem for him because of the shackles and chains of the corporate industry don't even allow him to do that. It feels like the coworkers are so immersed in this atmosphere that they are dragging others down with them. It's sad that they're competing with each other in who's more miserable, who's consumed more energy drinks, and who's worked 100 or 150 hours. Ironically, a zombie apocalypse happening seems better than the office hell Akira was enduring. Not having a job was more unusual for Akira rather than a zombie apocalypse happening. Suddenly, his life becomes colorful again. He realizes that he is free from the responsibilities of his job, now having all the free time in the world to decide what to do, to live again, and to compensate for what he lost during the 3 years of his working. In Zone 100, zombies aren't your typical The Walking Dead zombies. They're more like the World War Z ones. They can run, leap, jump, explode, and even it's also worth mentioning that it's been a really long time since a good zombie anime has been released. The last one I remember is High School of the Dead. I remember searching the internet for an anime about zombies, but apart from High School of the Dead, there were none. Well, there were a few anime about zombies, like Zombieland Saga, Is This a Zombie, and Sankaria, but they weren't really about surviving in a zombie apocalypse world. It must also be said that there are many manga about a zombie apocalypse, which are decent, but no anime adaptations have been made. So seeing a genre that isn't really popular in the anime industry is refreshing.
When we are discussing this anime series, it's impossible not to talk about the animation. Zone 100 has outstanding animation right from the very first episode. The animation is very detailed and masterfully done. One main feature that must also be highlighted is the coloring of the scenes. Right from the beginning, the first episodes take us into the warm colors of Akira's welcome party. Unfortunately for him, this is also the point where the gig is up, as he finds out that the actual welcome event is the first of countless all-nighters. His grim workplace is now fully on display, and the episode uses editing tricks like time lapses and jump cuts to convey how Akira's days are turning into an exhausting, blurred nightmare. This is the same bright protagonist who only recently joined this company, bursting with enthusiasm, now slowly losing the spark within him. This is portrayed through a brilliant sequence and a clear contrast between the cold tones of his job and the warm colors of his passion. The project is undertaken by a relatively new animation studio called Bug Films. They have worked in different capacities on several popular anime such as The Ancient Magus Bride and Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invincible. That being said, Zone 100 will be their first full animations project. It must also be noted Zone 100 is directed by Kazuki Kawagoe. He was the director for both seasons of Comic and Communicate. The company shown at the beginning of the anime is related to a major anime studio called Ulm. It happens to be the same company that Zone 100's core team used to belong to before becoming independent as their own studio. Ulm is a large studio that has been going through a messy period, marked by dissolution of many production lines and overloading of others to increase output. Besides all of that, the story is nothing of note so far. It's your typical comedy anime in a zombie apocalypse world. If you are looking for more than comedy and beautiful animation, this anime may just not be for you. But if you are looking for an enjoyable watch with a few laughs, be sure to watch it. In conclusion, if you are looking to watch a beautifully drawn anime that will make you laugh, then you must watch Zom 100. Who knows, maybe it inspired you and you will also write down a bucket list after watching this anime. The idea of taking even the tiniest step towards fulfilling a childhood dream might not seem so far fetched after all. Psalm 100 could serve a gentle reminder that life is an adventure waiting to be explored, and that even in chaos there is a room to chase after the things that truly matters to us.